From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game. Any edge that you could create. But now, well, now's the time to kick it off where you actually take care of business on the field. And you know that both sides are ready to go.
We're through the warm-ups. Both teams are ready. And we're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Get it? 7 Pirates, step left thing 19. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Throw in to start this game. Able to find Jones. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 25-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Okay. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 Bobcat.
Throwing off the play fake here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Detroit. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing is Mariota. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. So 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Back to throw, Mariota. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Lions take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway. A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
2nd and 6 now. Escapes the pocket. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Let's go now.
Slot man in motion right.
Ready.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives the Lions the first. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Setting up a throw. Getting out to his left. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He's going to throw this one. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And the Falcons are tackled close to their own end zone. But the important thing is they got that football back. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Mariota. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. The 50. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. It's a Roma Dunze touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Johnson now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Chased out to his right, and he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum building.
7-7.
Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They are facing 2nd down deep on their own end. Trying again following the sack. He puts some power on a deep one left. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Falcons get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Mariota. This throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Hand off to the back. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal. He has it on the QB sneak. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Gonna keep this one and go. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. No gain, maybe just a couple of inches on the run. That brings up 4th and goal.
It's decision time for the offense after that one. If they're stopping you short on a 3rd down sneak, you better be very careful going for it again.
Less than a yard, all that's needed on 4th and goal. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Johnson with a return here. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Gets this to Johnson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Completes this one to Hill. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL case before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Ready? 19 Lions, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Dragon 60.
Ready? 2nd and 10 now. Forced out to his right. And the defender comes away with it. Sauce. Oh, now a lateral, and it's loose. They got their own fumble. And the Lions get the football on a very short field. They've got it at the 11 after the interception. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know, man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Ready?
They're throwing it. He brings it in. And this one doesn't go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. Lions making the call for their field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Second and 3 now. Looking to throw. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Here comes the final play of our first half. A final throw before the break. Escapes out to the left. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Kickoff taken at the 3. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Buying some time right. He takes it himself. And he got this close to midfield before going out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
On the move, headed right. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
The give here on second. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They're set up at the 35 now. On first down, they'll run. And they bring him down around the 34. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative, the last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
One of the league's elder statesmen knocks it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Johnson now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Let's go. 60 Bearcats. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 28 out of that play. And that gives the Lions the first. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Another try following the sack. Got his target. It's Hill. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
11 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down and 9.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. He'll throw it. Connects with Johnson. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Back to throw it. This one's taken in by Hill. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. And they do not get a desperately needed 1st down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on downs. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Throwing is Mariota. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. They're trying to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They give it to him again. And another stop along the line. Defense with a great couple of back-to-back reps. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Another carry for him. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 8 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden got some options here on 4th down. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Back-to-back carries here. And the struggles continue for him tonight. He's only able to get back to the line.
Good game, Jeepers Creepers. Head get deeper.
And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that's going to do it for us here at EA Sports. This has been another presentation of Madden Ultimate Team. A well-earned win for the Falcons, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.
French ships arrived with a message from the king, basically saying, either you give us money